that bitch.
Extra honest, extra unbiased, but a little bit shady. Go ahead, like and subscribe.
Hey you guys, welcome back to my channel. If you're new to my channel, my name is Del, and you're here to be extra with Del. If you're new to my channel, then I must let you know that I vlog about beauty pageants yearly and talk to you guys about my extra honest, extra unbiased opinions about the queens. And you guys, in this video, I will be a very important video because I will be giving you guys my sort of, not my official prediction, but it's sort of like, it's my pre-preliminary top 10 prediction for Miss Universe Philippines 2024. And as you guys know, the competition has dragged on for so long and we already want to find out who the next Miss Universe Philippines 2024 is going to be. The successor of Michelle D. Marquez, the lesbian queen. I love it. So you guys, if you're ready, and I'm definitely ready to give you guys my official pre-preliminary top 10 prediction. Let's go. For my number 10, it's going to be Miss Universe Philippines, Northern California. Let's check out this goddess. Okay, so with this girl, I'm loving her look. Definitely, she's a stunning, beautiful, half Filipina, half white, again, girl. And she's from Northern California. So I think she's a great, amazing, beautiful girl. She does kind of give me a Celeste vibe. Although it seems like she speaks better than Celeste. However, I do think that she's going to have problems when it comes to like personal interviews, up close or behind closed door interviews, because it seems like she's the kind of girl that has to be, she has to like repeat everything what she's saying to be able to confidently answer something. But I mean, the girl is beautiful. Look at that body, look at that face. Surprisingly, her walk is not the best. So she needs a lot of work on that. But ultimately, she's kind of giving me, I think if she ends up going to Miss Universe, I feel like she won't have any substance, but she will definitely be like one of the most beautiful. But substance is important, and I think she's lacking in that. For my number 9, somebody needs to call the doctor because it's going to be Miss Universe Philippines, Palawan. Let's check this beautiful goddess out. So you guys, so this is one of the girls that really, she's the one that's going to surprise us all because this one, she can walk. She's got the length, and you guys, it's all so natural for her. For somebody who's an 18-year-old and has all of this charisma and this like power in her walk. I mean, she's already there, but she's so young that I feel like that's what's going to hold her back. And maybe she just kind of needs to mature a little bit more because she does look like, kind of like a baby still, you know, but there's so much gorgeousness there that can be refined. So I don't know. I really, really think that she has a huge potential. Now, I don't think she's going to win, but if she does win, she can be kind of like the queen that's going to stand out because she is just a pleasure to look at. You know what I mean? Look at her. What a stunning morena queen. And I'm loving Palawan. And as you guys know, this woman can speak around everybody, okay? Because she's an amazing speaker. For someone 18, girl, go get it, okay? She's amazing, and I hope she finds a spot I hope they give her a spot in the top 10. So what do you guys think? And for my number 8, you guys, we have Miss Universe Zambales, the frustrated singer queen. Let's check out this goddess, you guys. So this woman has really surprised me. Not only that she barely has any waist, that waist is so small. You know what I mean? This woman's body is to die for. I mean, I would die to have that kind of body she has. What an incredible childbearing hip she has. Incredible. She's super beautiful. And look at the intensity in her eyes. I think she's, well, I don't like the eye contacts, but whatever. She's fierce, she's beautiful, and she's just a woman that has really stood out throughout the, all the challenges. And I think she's also, she's not the best speaker, but she is so like captivating when she speaks. She's inviting, and most importantly, she is one of the queens that is really comfortable in front of, oh my God, look at her there with minimal makeup, you guys. goddess. Doesn't even look like her. Wow, she looks way better when she's more tan. But you know what? It is the Philippines. Everybody there gets their freaking skin bleached. Okay. Yeah, so Zambales to me is one of the most amazing queens that has really surprised me this year. And I hope she does really well. And I hope they give her a spot in the top 10 because I'd love to see her pasarela both in evening wear as well as swim. For my number 7, it's going to be Miss Universe Philippines Iloilo Alexi. Let's check her out, you guys. Okay, so Alexi, the unique queen. She is the queen that's been a shocker to specifically in the Philippines, I guess, because they probably never thought they'll have like a black queen to be a front runner. But you know, because like skin color matters a lot in the Philippines or in Asia in general, because there's a lot of discrimination. But so kudos to her for breaking these stereotypes and being a beacon of hope for those girls who are, black skinned or morena, darker morena. Oh my God, look at her with this curly hair. I want that curly hair, you guys. So what I love about with Alexi, let's start with the fact that she's breaking barriers because she is a black Filipina queen. But to me, she's also a lesbian and a tomboy. She might even be a they. I looked at some of her previous videos where I was like, whoa, who is that person? She has really feminized herself, for this pageant. And so ultimately, to me, her speaking ability is fine, but I do believe, I haven't seen any of her talking about anything else but her skin color. And so we need to ensure that our queen is able to have spontaneous conversation and answer any type of question, both, in arrays and spectrums of questions, not just like, anything that you can use my skin tone type of answer. Not that I'm against that, but I just feel like she becomes too one note because all she talks about is her skin tone. Yeah, and then another thing too is that I really believe that she's a little too masculine, and that's okay, but we just had Michelle D, represent the Philippines, and she was a little bit masked, you guys. So I feel like she wouldn't be the right candidate to send just because I feel like Miss Universe we want to send somebody who's a little bit more the Barbie, like, not Barbie, but like a little bit more the feminine side, I guess. I mean, I don't know. It could be just me. But to me, she has to fight that. She has to fight the masculinity a lot. And that might be a problem going into a Miss Universe competition, For my number 6, it's going to be the community of Southern California. You guys, this woman has really surprised me this year. There's a certain charm about her that I really love. And I finally know who she looks like. And somebody told me about this. They were like, oh my God, she looks like Julia Barreto a little bit. I was like, oh my God, I definitely see that. And this woman is stunning, you guys. She's got a body of a goddess. And you know what? I have high hopes for her. I've seen plenty of her interviews, and that's enough for me to say, like, you know what? This is a girl that's going to slay the up close and personal. Not the up close and personal. Well, the behind closed door interview. I feel like she's definitely that girl that's going to shine. And then most importantly, even if she wins, which there is a chance that she might, it would be the first time that they would have somebody from a community of. But I feel like for me, the fact that her story is an immigration story, I think that's something that people can really relate to, both in the Philippines and both immigrants that already immigrated, because I mean, it's a hard life living there. So all you think about is how can I go outside this country and, and make sure that I live a life that's comfortable. And I think that her story, that immigration story, kind of aligns with that. And most importantly, she's lived in Southern California before, where everybody's like half of the population in Southern California is Mexican. So to me, it wouldn't be a problem for her to go to Mexico and just naturally just interact with every Mexicanos, because it's probably just second nature for anybody who lives in LA. So love her, and I really hope that they find a spot for her in the top 10 as well into top 5 if possible. If not, I'm happy to see her in the top 10. For my number 5, it's going to be the one and only Miss Universe Philippines Bacolod. You guys, let's check out this sexy goddess. All right, you guys. So this girl, her beauty is not my favorite beauty. I know she did really well during Miss Universe 2021, but I feel like that was the weakest Miss Universe so far, I think, right? But yeah, so to me, I'm not a fan of her beauty. I think she tends to look kind of old and than her age. I know she's not, but she tends to, yeah, I don't know. Yeah, you guys, I don't know. But one thing she does have that is very much important or in play is her speaking abilities. And if anybody is out there, we know that the Philippines, they don't just look for the girl that looks stunning, can walk amazing pasarela, all that stuff. You need to be able to speak. That is, to me, one of the trademark of the Philippines is like sending somebody who is able to communicate well. And so, so she's got that. That's her stronger suit, you guys. So that's why that's why she's like really high up in my my list, because it all comes down to the entire package, as well as that a big part of that is speaking. And so I feel like she will murder the behind the door interviews. So yeah, I mean, I don't see her winning, but it is possible still because of that ability to speak. When she makes it, if she makes it to top 5 and she's asked a question, I feel like she's gonna kill it. But we'll see, you guys. For my number 4, it's gonna be the one and only Miss Universe Philippines Kainta. You guys, Stacy, let's check out this babe, you guys. So from the beginning, I've always loved her. I didn't know much about her, but I knew she was like part of the Binibini Pilipinas competition before. I love her. She's got this bubbly, very welcoming presence, and she's just somebody you'd like to get to know. So that's great for somebody who is a spokesperson or an ambassador for anything. I do love that. One of the things I love about her is advocacy. I love that her advocacy is very authentic, and it's really tied to something really close to her heart, which is her grandmother. And so to me, those are the kind of stories that I feel like Miss Universe always love to highlight, and it's all directly connected or aligned with the idea of women empowerment. And I feel like she has the strongest advocacy, and it's sincere. And this girl can speak, you know, but the problem with me is that she's an overthinker. And in the previous like up close and personal, or some of the interviews, I can see that she tries to answer everything as if she's at a pageant already. So that's kind of like, you know, like, that's cool. Yes, of course, you're competing in a pageant, but it's not the pageant yet. So to me, being able to answer a question without sounding like you're on a high horse or in a pedestal is really important. And so, because then you kind of lose your likability and relatability. So hopefully she works on that, and she doesn't come off that way on the night of preliminary, not preliminary, but on the night of coronation. And most importantly, she's very short. So there's, you know, like, you have to be good at everything else because you're already really short, and you're not even 5'8", you're like 5'5". So, you know, that's my problem. But I love you, Stacy Daniela. But that's about it. Yeah, I think she's great. I think that she just needs to not overthink everything. And for my number 3, I have a surprise for you guys. It's Miss Universe Philippines Cavite. Let's check out Dia Mate. Okay, you guys. Oops, sorry. Okay. So I feel like during the challenges, she's one of the queens that's been really consistently amazing. She wasn't one of my favorite until I started hearing her speak, and I learned more about her. And you guys, she's a singer. Not only she's an incredible singer, what a beautiful singer this girl is, but also this girl can speak. During that question and answer event in Tagaytay that happened recently, check out that video. I have a little bit of analysis on that. So I loved her during that time, and it really showed that this is a girl that is prepared to speak to judges, a panel of judges, And to me, most importantly, I feel like she have an incredible walk as well. And again, she's a musician. So I feel like that's the kind of girl that, again, Miss Universe gives they highlight girls like this. She's passionate about it. And she's not like pretending she's a singer. She really is a singer. And so there's authenticity there. And most importantly to me is that Pinay beauty that she is giving. She is giving that so traditional Filipino beauty. I love it. And honestly, to me, that's why she stands out, because she is representing, the non-halfy looking, look, you know what I mean? It's like everything in the Philippines or in Asia is diluted with freaking half whites. Like, get the fuck out of there. I'm kidding. And I love her morena beauty so much, and I feel like she is a great representation of a Pinay. So I love her. She speaks really well and she's charming, and she can read the room and be able to kind of behave in a way where it's appropriate. I feel like I really like her, and I really, really feel like she's gonna surprise everybody. And when it comes to the pasarela, I mean, she's got a strong pasarela too, And most importantly, it seems like if she wins, they can definitely mold her into something that's gonna be really striking and unique when she comes to Mexico, because that Pinay beauty is everything, you guys, okay? Appreciate your Morena queens, okay? For my number 2, it's going to be Taguig. Let's check out Miss Universe Philippines Taguig, you guys. All right, you guys. So I've always loved this girl ever since 2015 when Pia Wurtzbach won. Love her. I love her tan skin. Love her Morena. So Morena looks so much. She's very tall. She looks like a freaking goddess. Look at her. I know that she's over the, she's like 32 or 33, but the point is that she fits that inclusion narrative or marketing. I'm kidding. She fits that, the type of girl that will get highlighted. But I mean, I hope they don't just, I just hope if she goes to Miss Universe, they don't just highlight her because she's 32 years old, highlight her because she's stunning. But you guys, this girl is ready to go anywhere and represent the Philippines once again in a huge platform. She has matured. She has an incredible speaking skills. Not only the way she's, not only her verbiage, it's also the way she sounds. She sounds like a powerful leader, and that's what I love about her. And, she's been displaying that throughout a lot of her interviews, where she's really showing that she's a grown woman. She's a grown woman, okay? She's a grown woman, and she is an intelligent woman who is ready to conquer, not just by her beauty, but also everything she's learned from life. And, she's ready to share that with the world. I don't know her advocacy. I think she loves the beach. So I think that's kind of what she's Mother Nature is her advocacy, which is something that Miss Universe highlights. Sure. Yeah. And I don't know if that's a strong advocacy. But I mean, it is related to what she does in, professionally, because I know she hosts these tourism videos and stuff like that in the Philippines, which is pretty cool. So that would make her a great Philippine ambassador. But you know what? All in all, I think if she goes, I think she would have a high chance to follow up what Michelle D. Marquez did. But I just feel like sometimes she's a little bit low energy. I mean, I don't know if that's her strategy, but I feel like sometimes she loses the audience attention because she kind of comes off bland and boring maybe. But we'll see, you guys, because I feel like she needs to push the whole bubbly kind of personality, because that's kind of really what, it seems like that's what Miss Universe seems to always go for, is the bubbly, relatable, inviting type of girl. So do that, Kristen McGarry, okay? Because we want to see you at the national stage. But you guys, what do you think? Is she deserving of number 2 or number 1? Let me know in the comment box. And for my number 1, it's going to be the one and only Miss Universe Philippines Quezon Province, Atisa Manalo. Let's check her out. You guys, this woman, okay, I gave up. I wanted to be critical of her, but in the last few challenges and the last few question interviews and question and answer, I feel like oh, look at her, she's stunning in this pasarela. I feel like she has proven that she is the queen that is going to represent, oh my God, look at her there, Miss Universe Mexico. So the pros about Miss Atisa Manalo over here is obviously she's very stunning, you guys. Look at that beauty. You know what I mean? And I think she's the opposite of like Alexi, or opposite of Christy McGarry, where she's a little bit more bubbly and more inviting. And she's not too fierce, but that's what she needs to work on. But that's easy. I feel like she can transform into that, you know. But to me, I feel like her beauty is definitely a beauty that can stand out in Mexico, and it will be unique. I don't like the fact that she grins too much when she smiles, so that's something that she needs to kind of work on. And maybe not too rehearsed when it comes to her answer, but I mean, that should be fixed easily, you know. But just to me, she kind of embodies exactly what Miss Universe look for, and that is somebody who has a following, one. Two, it's just already experienced. She's done exceptionally well when she represented the Philippines at Miss International, although that hopefully she doesn't make mistakes with her evening gown anymore, because that evening gown she wore during Miss International was disgusting. That was disgusting. Atisa Manalo, you need a fierce, amazing, beautiful gown when you compete in Mexico. And she's a great speaker. That it can still be worked on, but I feel like it's good enough to it's not as good as Michelle D, but ultimately I feel like she is the complete package to send. And most importantly, she's a contrast to Michelle D. And I also think that Philippines need to send a contrast to the current Miss Universe, Chinese Palacios. She's a Morena queen. So I feel like this is probably the best time to send somebody who's not a Morena. Or maybe perhaps send somebody who's more Asian looking, but you know what? Nobody seems to fit that. Or so the best way is like to just kind of send Atisa Manalo, because I feel like she's got the experience, she's got the following, she's a beautiful girl. And there's only like some tweak that needs to happen, which is like the fierceness a little bit, as well as the fluidity in her conversation, in her speaking abilities. So, I feel like she's exactly what probably Miss Universe needs to send to be able to redeem what happened last year. Okay. And yeah, I feel like she's the one, you guys. What do you think? But then, this is my pre-preliminary, so we'll see what happens post-preliminary, because that will determine a whole lot of stuff. Okay. And that's about it, you guys. Let me know what you guys think in the comment box about my top 10 pre-preliminary prediction. You guys, I know I am a little bit hard on Alexi, so if you're one of her fans, please don't attack me, because this is just my extra honest, extra unbiased opinions, and judging from the long 2 months of them doing all these challenges and all these presentations, all this stuff, I really feel like it's going to come down to Quezon Province and Taguig. They're going to fight it out like last year, where Pauline and Michelle D. Marquez had to fight it out, although Michelle D. Marquez, I thought last year, was this clear standout. But we'll see, you guys. Again, it all comes down to speaking skills. So these bitches in my top 10 better start practicing right now, okay? Yeah, the coronation night begins now, so y'all better practice, okay? So yeah, that's about it, you guys. Was there any shocker for you guys? What about you guys? Who's your top 10? And let me know like in the comment box, okay, so we can have a chat about it. And then, is there one that you would replace from my top 10 and replace it with someone else? I know people oftentimes talk to me and they're like, oh my God, what about Baguio? She can't, I'm sorry, Baguio will probably make it to top 20 or something, but she cannot speak. And the Philippines is all about speaking, you guys. So, that's the way it is, okay? So, I'm excited for the next few days, because we are going to see the preliminary, you guys, and I'm going to go live on the preliminary evening, and well, it'll be morning here in LA, but I will be going live with you guys and watch it with you guys and give you guys my extra honest, extra unbiased opinions about the preliminary. So I'm so excited, you guys. Again, it's been so long since the Miss Universe Philippines competition has begun. So I'm really excited. We are down to the wire, you guys, and I'm so kidding. I'm so stoked, you guys. Okay, that's about it, you guys. Thank you so much for watching. I appreciate all of you for tuning in, and I know, you know, it's whatever. You guys love me. Just kidding. We go up and down our relationship. Okay. Okay. That's about it, you guys. Thank you so much for watching. Again, like and subscribe if you haven't yet. And just, you know what? Stay beautiful and stay extra. Love you. Bye, guys. Oh my God, I'm so excited.